eu1000 generator to work on from some guy, and it runs great, except it smokes, and it smokes a lot. So I took it all apart, suspecting maybe valve seals or maybe piston rings were bad on it. And here's what the oil looks like. You just get a light in there. You probably can't tell, but that oil is filled with a bunch of fine metal flakes, which is not good. That means something in your engine is eating itself alive. And I believe it's going to be the piston and the ring and the cylinder wall. So I guess hopefully I could get a new piston and rings, because I cannot find a cheap enough cylinder, because the cylinder is all in one. You see, there's no separation between the crankcase and the cylinder, so you have to buy the entire assembly, which I do not have the money or want to spend the money to do so. With that said, I just love these little engines, because look at those valves. Those valves are smaller than my fingertip. Those valve springs. Tiny rockers and push rods and everything. What I love is the engineering behind this. You see this camshaft, it only has one lobe. See that? I don't know, how do you get one lobe to control those two valves? Well, it's all done by these rockers, or oh shoot, can't remember what they're called now. By these lifters. So there's two lifters. They separate out like that. And here's the shaft that the cam rides on. And that one lobe controls both of these lifters, actuating both rockers. Now I find that really amazing. How they came up with that design. And also, here's something pretty interesting. The oiling system. So here's the side cover. Normally go on like that. And you have this random gear down here that is driven off the main crankshaft gear right here. And what this gear does is, as it spins, as you can see on the other side, it has those kind of paddles on it. Well, the gear is always soaked in this oil, or submerged in this oil, and as it spins, it flings the oil up and into the camshaft and crankshaft gear, which then lubricates everything else and eventually makes its way up to the top of the piston. And then, of course, on your crankshaft, just like an old Briggs & Stratton, you got your slinger arm back there on the end of the connecting rod. See, right there. Yeah. See it right there moving? That's metal stick thing bolted on the bottom of that rod. What that does is as it comes down around that stroke, it dips itself in the oil, and it flings up the oil up into the sidewall of the cylinder. See it now dripping off. And as it comes back around, it dips back inside and just flings the oil around. I think these are really well engineered and constructed engines. Except the fact that it's now eating itself alive. which I hope to fix soon. So stay tuned for a new video on this. I hope it will be a video of reassembling this engine.